Welcome back, disgruntled sports fans. It's a brand new season, but it's the same old phony baloney football. And just as the National Fixed League has returned, you know what else has returned? Your top 10 most scripted plays of the week. So having said all that, are y'all ready to get this party started? Let's boogie. So number 10, getting us started, we got the Bills and the Ravens. The most scripted game of the week. You got this short little screen pass to Cook. Now watch this first defender break free from his block. And check it out. Looks like he's about to make a tackle attempt, right? Wrong. Whoop! What was that, number 44? Is that how you make a tackle in the NFL? Yes, it is. Now, I'm sure that his teammate here is going to do a much better job at making this tackle. Starting off with some excellent form, grabbing his arm and his hip. Now just grabbing onto his arm. Yeah, that is textbook form on how to make a tackle in the NFL. And as you can see, it worked out really well because he's laying on his head right now and Cook is still free. Yep, that looks like some textbook NFL tackling to me. So there goes Cook, and someone tells him, bro, you're not allowed to score, but go ahead and take it to the one. So he puts a move on this fella who dives at his feet, going for some of that sweet feet action, if you will. And look at him, laying down on the ground. Good times. Yep, I saw that. You made my list, buddy. Oh, I'm so glad we're back and we're doing this. So here goes Cook. He's got one last man to beat. Oh, this guy just grabbing his back a little bit. Yeah, that's enough to take him down. There we go. So he was able to avoid all those other tackles, but that last guy, he got him at the one. Good job. So most people would say Calvin Ridley is the best receiver on the Titans. And on this play, he's hit right in the hands. Perfectly delivered ball by Caleb Williams. And as you can see, Ridley just swats the ball to the ground and then falls down. Why? Why, dude? It hit you in stride in the hands. It almost looked like you swatted that ball down and then fell down on purpose, bro. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to say that's exactly what happened. Homeboy, who's supposed to be the best wide receiver on the team, was thrown a perfect ball while he was wide open, and he literally just swatted it to the ground and then fell down on purpose. Tell me I'm wrong, and that he accidentally dropped it and then accidentally fell down. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. So here's the situation in this game. You got a 4th and 1. The Panthers are getting whooped right now. They have to have this first down, and they have to get in that end zone. But they don't have to get in the end zone on this play. They only need 1 yard. So the Panthers line up in a all wide receiver, no running back formation here. So now the defense knows that no running back is going to have the ball in his hands. So Young takes the snap, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and throw. So at this point, he has the option to either scramble and try and pick up the 1 yard, or throw the ball. Looks like he's going to throw the ball. And who's he going to throw it to? Someone in the crowd. Dude, it was 4th and 1, and you just threw the ball into the crowd when your team is losing by 17 points? So check it out. Right here, when he's going to throw the ball, he could just close his eyes and just underhand the ball up into the end zone and then let the guys just jump for it, and he would have a better chance at scoring a touchdown than to throw this ball into the freaking crowd. Like, what? Dude, 4th and 1? Okay, not only that, but check it out. He would have had a better chance to juke these two dudes and cut it back up the middle and maybe even scramble for the first down. But instead, throws it into the crowd. Like, no way, man. No way. I feel like a high school quarterback would be yanked out of a game for doing something like that. There were 3 doinks. Yes, 3 in the same week. What are the odds that 3 guys in 3 separate games banged the uprights with a kick? Pretty good in the NFL if you've been paying attention to the fact that these field goal attempts and extra point attempts are being manipulated by some sort of technology. I don't know exactly what it is, whether it's magnetic technology, missile guidance technology, or some other special technology that they are not telling us about. What I can tell you is something is in those footballs that is mechanical, and the camera system in the uprights and above the field is not just there to capture video, and the ball's defying physics and taking all sorts of wacky turns. Even in an indoor stadium when there's no wind, it's obvious that the kicks are being manipulated by technology. So rather than take up 3 spots on the list with 3 doinks, I'm going to consolidate all 3 doinks into 1 spot on the list. Y'all know what time it is. Hit it.
Well, I tried to tell you so, but I guess you didn't know. They've been messing with field goals, and there's magnets in the poles. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real. You lied to me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real. You lied to me. Now I cry. Now I cry, cry, cry. Return of the doink. Return of the doink. Return of the doink. Another ball hits the pole. Return of the doink. Return of the doink. Return of the doink. Another ball hits the pole.
So in this game, the final interception that basically sealed the game up for the Bengals, it looked rehearsed to me. It looked like they rehearsed this exact play right here, where old man Flacco delivers a pass right to his man's hands. Short, easy pass. Any high school wide receiver would catch that ball pretty much every time. Except in this case, this Browns receiver who has this ball in his hands, he's gonna volley this ball, whoop, right to the defender. Bro, you didn't drop that ball. You literally volleyed it straight to the defender so he could make an easy interception and seal the game up for the Bengals. Look at this receiver and look where the ball hits him. And it's almost as if he just laterals the ball to the defender. Here you go. Hey, look, everyone. Here we go again. Whether the Chiefs win or the Chiefs lose, you can count on the fact that Travis Kelce is most likely going to be left wide open. Yeah, no need to cover Travis Kelce. He's just such a dreamboat. You might as well just go ahead and leave him wide open and give him that cupcake touchdown so him and all the Swifties can celebrate. Yeah, don't even try and make a tackle here, Mr. Charger defender guy. Just go ahead and give up on the play. Good job. Let him score that cupcake touchdown. There it is. Wow, you guys, Travis Kelce got left wide open again, and nobody tried to tackle him, and he got a cupcake touchdown again. Wow. Yeah, it must be because he's such a great tight end, right? He just ran such a perfect route. That's why he got open, right? All right, y'all, pay close attention to this Raiders receiver here. You'll notice he goes over the middle. Defender touches him, but lets him go right on by. Then, defender inexplicably pretends to trip. What did you just trip over, bro? Was that an invisible banana peel that you just accidentally tripped over when you realized that you just left your man wide open? So now he decides he's going to go try and cover that guy, after he already let him go by and then pretended to slip on an invisible banana peel. Shocker, the dude is already wide open and in the end zone and catches this easy touchdown. So it all goes back to that pretend slip and fall, right? He's going to cover that guy, or is he going to play zone defense? What's he going to do? Zone defense? Man coverage? No. Pretend to slip on an invisible banana peelage coverage. Tell me I'm wrong. Cupcake.
Ultimate Reception features a patent-pending magnetic grip system that literally makes the ball stick to your hand. And with the smallest, strongest magnets in the world on your side, it usually only takes one hand. Players using an Ultimate Reception football and gloves are so effective they are not allowed in any high school or NCAA football game. This product is strictly for youth and athletes who want to catch like a pro every time.
So on week 1, the NFL did break out the magnetic gloves. However, it seemed like they only let the losing teams make the spectacular one-handed grabs, so that if guys like me point out that they broke out the magnetic gloves and balls, people could say, yeah, but the Lions lost. Why would they have the Lions make a magnetic catch if they lost? That's because the whole game is phony and there's still money on the line, even if one team is getting pounded. There's always that point total that people are betting on. There's always those live game bettors. So these garbage points that the Lions scored here, with the assistance of magnetic gloves, look at that. Look at the way his fingers just snap to the ball. Snap! Yeah. Magnetic glove catch. So here's another example of a magnetic catch. And of course, the team that loses gets to have the spectacular one-handed grab. As if I'm not going to put it in my video. And of course, that brings us to the number 1 most rigged play of the week. And I gotta tell you, this is a subjective list. You might consider some of the other plays more scripted than this one, So let me know in the comments section if you guys think there's a play that should have been on the list that wasn't, or if you think a different play should have been number 1. I make the list, I make the rules, so in my world, this is the most scripted play of week 1. Falcons, Bucks, first touchdown of the game. Super duper phony baloney with a side of rigoroni. Check it out. First guy comes up to make a tackle, takes a terrible angle, decides not to dive right now and jump on his back, but instead wait until Bijan is just out of his grasp, so then he can dive, look at his feet, and just lay down on the ground and take a nap. Bro, that was an excellent tackle attempt. I see why you made it to the NFL with skills like that. So there goes Bijan Robinson, running right on by, fools. So here comes a couple Bucks. These guys look like they might want to make a tackle. And by might, I mean they might want to take a sniff of some of that sweet feet action. Yep, down there taking a sniff of his sweet feet. How does the smell of defeat smell? All right, now this Bucks defender, he's not messing around. He's gonna go for a real tackle attempt, right? Nah, he's just gonna give up. Why even try and make a tackle attempt? So there you have it, y'all. Week 1 is officially in the books, and your Week 1 top 10 most scripted plays is also officially in the books. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please make sure to smash that like button before you go. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have the little bell notification thingy turned on so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will catch you next time. Peace.